Good morning, hump day, hoop day. We are learning a thing or two from the paint with Slick Willie of the Harlem Globetrotters. Come on, let's go inside. It's time for Winging It Buffalo style. Good morning. Happy hump day once again. And hey, I'm getting pretty good at that, Slick Willie. That was fun. Thanks so much for helping me out. We have one of the tallest guests we've ever had here today on the Winging It Buffalo Style studio. Let's stand up straight to show everyone. We are here with the 6'6" Slick Willie Shaw of the Harlem Globetrotters. You are in town. You're going to be back for your game at First Niagara Center next week, and we're going to talk to you about everything hoops related. It's my favorite sport, so I can't wait to chat in just a couple minutes. But first, we also want to welcome another great guest from another great restaurant from Buffalo Soup Fest into the kitchen. We have Chad here from the Roadhouse, Buffalo Roadhouse Grill in the kitchen. He's going to be making beef on weft soup. That is so Buffalo. Can't wait to get in there today. And Buffalo brides are buzzing this time of year as wedding planning season really picks up. We're going to sit down with a few local vendors to see how you can have the wedding of your dreams in 2014. And finally, we'll have the details on a local teacher who has won the first Grammy Award of its kind. It's a very exciting honor for him, and we're going to have more on that coming up. But let's get back to Slick Willie. Welcome to the studio.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. It's fun to have you guys in town, and I want to let's give everyone your stats. You've been with the Harlem Globetrotters for about
10 years now.
10 years, congratulations.
Yes, I've been blessed to travel all over the world, 73 countries all over the world. But my favorite time of the year is when we come to Buffalo.
That's right. Wait, it seems like it's always the coldest week of the year.
It is always the coldest.
But you're used to the cold. You're from the Bronx, and you played a four-year starter at St. John's University, and you led the team to a 2003 NIT championship.
Yes.
It's a big year.
Yeah, it was a big year. One of my basketball highlights of my career. And your rivalry, you went to Syracuse.
That's right.
But
we're still friends.
Yeah, we're still friends. We're in the Big East. Big East. When the Big
Former,
East.
But we're not,
when the Big East was originally the Big
anymore.
East.
I know we're in the ACC now, and of course that was the year we won the national championship. But we don't have to talk about that anymore. But you have been with the Harlem Globetrotters ever since. What is it like to travel the world with the Harlem Globetrotters?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Creating positive memories that last a lifetime. Playing all over the world. Creating these memories, man, and that's what it's all about. It's priceless time, creating smiles all over the world, As you can see right there, those are some of the things you get a chance to see when you come see the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters.
And what's cool about this year that you guys are actually letting the fans choose the rules. How does that work?
Yes, we love our fans so much. We like to interact with them so much. We want to hear their voice and what they like to see us play with. This year we have the Trick Shot Challenge, the Hot Hand Jersey, and a Make or Miss challenge. So fans get out there and vote for which rule you want to see the Harlem Globetrotters play with on Twitter and also harlemglobetrotters.com.
Okay, so all you have to do if you're going to the show again, you guys are going to be to the game,
Yes.
You can call it either one. Yeah. Next Friday night, the 31st at First Niagara Center. If you get tickets, you have to go on the website and vote for which one of these rules we're going to use. I love the hot hand jersey. Explain that one.
So the hot hand jersey is you have a jersey on, and the points are worth double. So if you hit a 3-point shot, it's worth 6-point shots. If you hit a 2-point shot, it's worth 4-point shot. That's the hot hand jersey.
Did you participate in that one?
I do participate in that one.
Is that a lot of pressure when you're the one wearing that jersey? Do you feel like you have to score a lot?
Not really. It's just natural. Scoring is natural to me, so I love that time.
All right, we're getting some trash talk with Slick Willie here. Now, how do you all have cool nicknames on the Globetrotters. How do you get your nickname?
Well, nickname, you can't pick your own nickname. A nickname that's given to you.
Okay.
They call me Slick Willie Shaw because I can do slick things with the basketball. That's why they call me Slick Willie Shaw.
Now, who picks it for you? Does your teammates pick it for you?
Yeah, your teammates, yes. You earn your name by your teammates.
Can I get one? What would you give me?
After the segment, after I teach you a couple of tricks, we'll come up with one. We'll see. We'll see how that works.
I think my talents are in the post-move department. What is I was reading up, you also are really good at 4-point shots, I heard.
Yes, the 4-point.
What is the 4-point shot in Harlem Globetrot land?
The 4-point shot is 35 feet from the basket and 12 feet from behind the NBA line. So it's a very far shot, but once you make it, the crowd goes crazy, and it's definitely the energy in there. We feed off that energy.
So growing up playing traditional basketball, going to a Division I school, being a starter there, what is the transition like to learning how to shoot 4-pointers and all these crazy rules when you're a Harlem Globetrotter?
Well, you definitely have to learn it's playing from 40 minutes of basketball, hard-nosed basketball. You know, it's not really smiles then, you know, in college. But you had to make the transition. It took me a couple of years, but I was surrounded by some great veterans that have been around the game for, you know, Harlem Globetrotter for 17 years, 20-plus years. So I learned a lot about how to be a Globetrotter, how to be an entertainer, because it's more than just, you know, jumping out the gym. And, you know, we interact. You have to have great character, you know, a great smile is this, you know. So, you know, I had to learn a lot of things about being a Globetrotter, and 10 years later, here I am living a dream and creating those positive memories.
It does seem like you're living a dream for sure.
Definitely.
You've traveled to the Great Wall of China.
Pinch me, see if
I'll pinch
I'm
just
awake.
like Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you traveled to the Great Wall of China, you traveled to Paris. I mean, these are places that...
Roma Coliseum, these are places I studied in school, and I'm standing here now, so it's definitely a dream come true.
And there's got to be a lot of, like we were saying before, a lot of tradition with the Harlem Globetrotters. They've been around, I mean,
88 years.
People take their children, they probably remember going with their parents. It's kind of a responsibility.
Yes, definitely, to carry on the legacy. You know, we've been such a rich tradition that's been around for 88 long years, creating positive memories. So for us to carry it on, like the curly nails, the meadowlark, they passed us the torch, the sweet Lou Dunbar, so we definitely have to carry on that great tradition.
And just give people an idea of what your schedule is like. How many different cities do you visit in a year?
Okay, we started the tour, December 26th was our first game. I won't go back home till May 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
And what does the Harlem Globetrotter do during the off season?
During the off season, we really don't have much off season. My off season, I just like to max and relax because we travel so much throughout the year. So when we are home, I might be home for a month, but then a month later, I have to take off and be gone for another month and a half. So, you know, we stay busy, stay ready, but I'm living the dream. I love it. I couldn't ask to do anything better.
Is the training or the pregame regimen different for a Harlem Globetrotter than another type of basketball player?
Not really, because you have to get focused, because we have something we have to do.
So same way, you're still straight ahead.
Yeah, you definitely have to focus on, because we have to go out there and entertain people. But once I hear that sweet Georgia Brown, I know it's showtime, and I'm ready to electrify and put on a great show for the fans out there.
Is that your ringtone, Sweet Georgia Brown?
No, it's not. It'd
be a good one.
It would be,
Whenever
right?
you hear the term Harlem Globetrotter, you
wake up. I'll be like this.
First thing that you hear for sure. And you know, I was at the Sabres game last night. You were doing the T-shirt toss. It's got to be fun to visit all these different cities and have people so excited to see you and meet you.
Last night was a great experience. That was actually my first time doing a shooting contest at the Sabres game.
What is it like with that T-shirt gun? Is it hard to operate?
No, it wasn't. I had a great trainer. He told me well before I went out there, so it was cool. I was excited to do that. My first time. I want to thank the Sabres for inviting me to do that, and it was a blast.
Yeah, you did a great job, and you're going to be right back there next Friday night, the 31st, at First Niagara Center. There are still tickets available, and the coolest part about this is that the fans get to vote on the rules. I mean, for a sports fan, that is an incredible opportunity.
What more could you ask for to be a part of the game?
Could you ask for? All right, we have about 30 seconds left, so that's about enough time for a trick, right?
Definitely.
All right, what should we do?
Okay, I'm going to teach you a trick real fast.
Okay, cool.
That sounds good. You're best. We should go around the back.
All right.
Between the legs.
I wore my pants
Between
up.
the legs. You ready to catch?
Okay, yep.
And off the elbow.
Around the back.
Between the legs.
Then what?
Between the legs one more time. And off the elbow.
Leg? Off the elbow?
Yep, but I'll take that. Now I want you to do this. I want you to take the ball, I want you to go like this, wrap it around like that, snap it back like this, bounce it, catch it like that.
All right.
Now we'll say that for the next second. Don't worry about that.
All right, we're going to keep working on this. We're going to have our basketball tutorial with Slick Willie over here. Right now, though, let's head over to Emily Lanahan for our first .com check of the day. Hey, Em.